Imagine a peaceful morning. You open your eyes, sit up, place your feet on the floor, and walk with confidence. No more wobbling. No more sudden cramps in the night. No more unexplained fatigue holding you back with every step. If you're on a journey to stay independent, stay healthy, and simply enjoy walking around the park or rising from a chair without help, this video is made for you. After the age of 60, the body begins to change silently. Muscles weaken, bones lose density, and balance becomes more fragile. But here's the good news: these changes don't have to define you. The difference lies in how you nourish your body from the inside out. And that's why today, we're sharing with you the 7 most important vitamins and minerals that can help restore strength to your legs. Together, we'll explore each nutrient, what it does, how it supports your muscles and nerves, and how it helps prevent cramps and gives you the confidence to move more freely. This isn't guesswork. These insights are backed by clinical research and real experiences from people like Gerald, Linda, and Richard, seniors who once felt their legs were giving out and found strength again just by making simple changes in their nutrition. Before we begin, let us know where you're watching from. Drop the name of your city or state in the comments. We'd love to connect with you. And if you enjoy content that helps you live stronger and healthier, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're here to walk beside you step by step. 1. Vitamin D, the foundation for strong, steady legs. Gerald, a 76-year-old from Oregon, once said he felt like his legs were shut off. Each morning, he had to sit on the edge of the bed for a few minutes before daring to stand. There was no pain, but his legs just didn't feel ready to support him. After a full health checkup, his doctor discovered he had a severe vitamin D deficiency. That was the reason his muscles had weakened and his balance was slipping. Vitamin D is more than the sunshine vitamin. It's a key player in helping your body absorb calcium, protect bone density, and support those fast-twitch muscle fibers that keep your legs reactive and responsive. These fibers are what help you catch yourself if you trip or change direction suddenly. Without enough vitamin D, these muscles weaken, making it harder to react and easier to fall. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Linda, 72, lives in sunny Florida, but still had low vitamin D levels. Why? She spent most of her time indoors, used sunscreen every day, and rarely went outside for movement. Vitamin D deficiency doesn't just make your legs feel weak, it increases inflammation, worsens chronic pain, and speeds up muscle loss. Many older adults feel tired, stiff, or sore without understanding why, and sometimes a simple blood test reveals that low vitamin D is the missing piece. Studies have shown that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels have stronger muscles, better balance, and are less likely to fall. So how do you get enough? There are 3 simple ways. Get gentle sun exposure for 15 to 30 minutes daily, early in the morning or later in the afternoon. Eat foods like salmon, egg yolks, mushrooms, fortified dairy, or canned fish. Or take a daily supplement, usually 800 to 1,000 IU, but speak with your doctor to find the dose that's right for you. And remember, vitamin D helps your muscles fire. It strengthens your legs not just by building tissue, but by helping your body use the strength it already has. If you haven't had your vitamin D levels checked recently, this might be the best time to ask. It's a small step, but it could make all the difference in how you move each day. Have you ever been tested for vitamin D deficiency? Share your experience or questions in the comments below. Many others may be wondering the same thing. 2. Calcium, building the frame and the push. Richard, an 81-year-old retired engineer from Colorado, used to think that having trouble getting up from a chair or feeling like his knees were giving out was just part of aging. It wasn't until he tripped and fractured his thigh bone from a small stumble in his backyard that he learned his bones had become fragile due to long-term calcium deficiency. Calcium isn't just about bone strength, it's also the key that triggers every movement in your muscles. Every step, Every time you rise from a chair or go down a staircase, your body needs calcium to fire and relax your muscles in perfect rhythm. In younger people, bones constantly remodel and rebuild, but in older adults, bone loss slowly outpaces rebuilding. That makes injuries like hip fractures, stress fractures, or even knee sprains much harder to recover from. And here's what many forget: calcium is essential not just for bones, but also for steady, controlled muscle contractions. When you don't get enough, you might feel leg cramps, sluggish movements, or a lack of power when pushing off the ground. So how do you make sure you're getting enough calcium? Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are classic sources. But if you're lactose intolerant or vegan, try dark leafy greens, tofu, almonds, sardines, or fortified plant-based milks. And when food isn't enough, calcium supplements can help, especially when taken with vitamin D, which improves absorption. However, more isn't always better. Too much calcium, especially from supplements, can lead to kidney stones or calcium deposits in your arteries. The recommended daily amount for older adults is 1,000 to 1,200 millimolars per day, ideally from a mix of foods and supplements. And there's one more key movement. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, light resistance training, or stair climbing help your body send calcium to your bones and muscles instead of storing it where it's not needed. Without movement, even a perfect diet won't fully support your skeleton. Helen, age 75, had early-stage osteoporosis. After 6 months of daily walks and adding leafy greens and almond milk to her meals, she reported less knee pain and no longer felt drained after gardening. Strong bones are your foundation, and with the right amount of calcium and regular movement, you can regain control, confidence, and the freedom to keep moving on your own terms. Do you include calcium-rich foods in your daily meals? Or have you tried supplements? Let us know in the comments. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs. 3. Vitamin B12, restoring the signal from brain to legs. Barbara, age 79, from Ohio, once described her legs as if someone had shut off the power. No pain, no injury. But whenever she stood up from a chair or stepped over a doorway, her legs didn't seem to respond. Her doctor ran a few tests and found a severe vitamin B12 deficiency, a tiny nutrient with a big role in how we move and balance. Vitamin B12 is critical for healthy nerve communication. It allows electrical signals from your brain to reach your legs clearly and quickly. Without it, muscles don't get the right instructions, leading to weakness, instability, and even a slow loss of control. One of the most common signs of B12 deficiency in seniors is a feeling of heavy legs, numbness, or tingling. Many people confuse this with normal aging, when it's actually a sign that something is missing. And here's the challenge. B12 is difficult to absorb as we age. The body needs stomach acid and a special protein to extract B12 from food. But after 60, acid levels often drop. Conditions like gastritis or long-term use of antacids make it even harder. That's why so many older adults unknowingly live with B12 deficiency and dismiss the signs as just getting old. But untreated, B12 deficiency can lead to irreversible nerve damage, affecting balance, reaction time, and walking. Fortunately, restoring B12 levels can lead to dramatic improvements in strength and stability. So where can you find it? Lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and shellfish, especially clams and liver, are all rich in B12. For those on plant-based diets, fortified cereals and plant-based milks are helpful. And if absorption is a concern, B12 supplements or injections may be necessary. The good news is, B12 is water-soluble. Your body uses what it needs and flushes out the rest. Many older adults benefit from higher doses or periodic injections, especially if they've had digestive issues or take certain medications. Jack, an 83-year-old veteran, was falling more often and struggling to walk. After adding eggs to his breakfast and starting B12 shots, he began walking around the block each afternoon again, just like he used to. Muscle strength is important, but if your nerves aren't firing correctly, your legs won't respond the way they should. That's why B12 is one of the most overlooked yet powerful tools for protecting your mobility and independence. Have you ever experienced heavy or unsteady legs? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help others recognize what they might be missing. 4. Magnesium, the quiet hero against cramps and stiffness. Frank, 74 from Arizona, used to have a quiet fear: nighttime leg cramps. They would strike out of nowhere, forcing him to sit up in bed, gripping his calf, breathing through the pain. It felt like something was squeezing every inch of my muscle, he said, and it happened almost every night. The cause: magnesium deficiency. Magnesium doesn't often make headlines, but it's essential to how your muscles contract and relax. If calcium makes your muscles fire, magnesium helps them release. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can seize up, causing painful cramps, tightness, and even walking difficulties. Many older adults feel stiff, tired, or shaky and assume it's just aging. But low magnesium could be quietly draining your flexibility and endurance. Magnesium also supports bone strength and healthy blood flow. It helps calcium go where it's supposed to, into your bones, instead of building up in joints or blood vessels. And yet, it's one of the most common deficiencies in seniors. Why certain medications like diuretics, acid blockers, or blood pressure pills lower magnesium levels. Plus, many people eat diets low in nuts, greens, and whole grains. But you can fix this. Eat leafy greens like spinach and kale. Add pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, avocados, and whole grains. And if needed, consider magnesium supplements, especially magnesium citrate or glycinate, which are easier on digestion. Even small changes can help. Mary, 75, struggled with poor sleep because of leg pain. After adding greens to dinner and taking magnesium daily, she slept through the night within 10 days. Magnesium might not make your muscles bigger, but it makes movement smoother, sleep deeper, and walking easier. Do you ever deal with nighttime leg cramps or stiff legs in the morning? Leave a comment and let us know you're definitely not alone, and your tip might help someone feel better tomorrow. 5. Potassium, the key to steady muscles and less trembling. Eleanor, 77 from Vermont, used to feel her legs trembling when she stood in the kitchen for too long. There was even a time when she nearly fell, simply because her legs no longer felt as steady. After a health check showed no major issues, her doctor asked one simple question: "Are you getting enough potassium?" And from that moment, Eleanor learned how a lack of potassium had been quietly affecting her legs all along. Potassium is one of the most essential minerals for the human body, especially for muscles and the nerves that control them. It works as a natural regulator, helping balance fluids in and around muscle cells. When levels get too low, your muscles contract involuntarily. That's what leads to cramps, stiffness, and trembling. Many older adults assume these signs are just age-related, but often it's a simple nutritional imbalance, and one that can be corrected. Low potassium can also interfere with your leg muscles' ability to respond smoothly. When communication between your brain and your muscles slows down, you may feel unsteady, shaky, or even drag your feet, greatly increasing your risk of falling. Potassium even supports bone strength by helping reduce acid buildup in the body, which can lead to gradual bone loss. So this one mineral does double duty, supporting both muscles and bones. Where can you get potassium? Bananas are a good start, but they're just one of many. Sweet potatoes, spinach, avocados, oranges, lentils, and even baked potatoes with the skin are rich in potassium. The key is variety. Adding these foods throughout your day ensures consistent support. Thomas, 80 from Oregon, swapped his white bread breakfast for a bowl of oatmeal with banana slices and a bit of avocado. 2 weeks later, the heaviness in his legs began to fade. Potassium doesn't work overnight, but with steady intake, you'll feel more control, better balance, and a calmness in your legs that wasn't there before. Do you include potassium-rich foods in your meals? What works best for you? Share it with us in the comments. Someone else might benefit from your tip. 6. Vitamin K, the guide that keeps bones strong and joints moving. Margaret, 78 from Illinois, often said her knees felt like concrete whenever she stood up after dinner. She thought she was doing everything right, taking calcium and vitamin D regularly. But a test revealed she was low in something rarely talked about: vitamin K. Vitamin K may act as a traffic director in your body. It makes sure calcium goes where it belongs, into your bones and not into your arteries or soft tissues. This becomes especially important with age, when stiffness, joint pain, and even hardened blood vessels become more common. Vitamin K activates a protein called osteocalcin, which helps bind calcium to your bone structure. Without it, the calcium you eat may never reach your bones and could even cause problems elsewhere. But that's not all. Vitamin K also helps regulate muscle control and joint flexibility. Low levels have been linked to reduced mobility, balance issues, and joints that feel sore or stiff after sitting. You might have vitamin K deficiency if your knees crack when you move, or if you feel lingering soreness even after light activity. So how do you get enough? Vitamin K1 is found in leafy greens like spinach, kale, chard, and cabbage. Vitamin K2, which stays in your system longer, is found in fermented foods, aged cheeses, liver, and egg yolks. Eating greens every day is one of the easiest and safest ways to increase your intake. Pair them with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado to help your body absorb the vitamin more effectively. Margaret began adding sautéed greens to dinner and eating aged cheese once a week. Within weeks, her knees felt more flexible and mornings were less stiff. One note of caution: if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, always talk to your doctor before increasing vitamin K. Vitamin K might be quiet, but it plays a leading role in keeping your bones dense and your joints moving smoothly. Do you eat leafy greens regularly? What's your favorite way to enjoy them? Drop your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear your recipe ideas. 7. Vitamin B6, the silent fuel for strength and recovery. Leonard, age 80 from Maine, once described walking up the stairs as if he were dragging a boulder behind each leg. He had no injury, no joint pain, and no anemia, but even short walks left him exhausted. A checkup revealed low levels of vitamin B6, a nutrient that plays a crucial role in muscle performance and energy. Vitamin B6, or pyridoxine, helps your body use protein to build and repair muscle. Without it, your muscles weaken no matter how well you eat or how much you move. But B6 does more than support muscle mass. It ensures your nerve signals are quick and accurate. When you're low on B6 signals slow down or misfire, that can lead to tingling, unsteady walking, or even feeling like your legs don't respond. Another critical role B6 plays is reducing inflammation. It helps regulate how your body responds to daily wear and tear. Without enough, you may feel stiff or sore even after simple activities. And B6 supports red blood cell production, the very cells that carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough oxygen, your legs may tire out quickly, making a short walk feel like a marathon. Thankfully, B6 is easy to find in food: chicken, turkey, salmon, and tuna, potatoes, bananas, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. If you have digestive issues or take medications that block B6, a supplement may be necessary, but always stay within the safe limits. Too much over time can affect your nerves. Leonard changed his breakfast routine to include eggs, cereal, and banana slices. He added salmon to dinner twice a week. Within weeks, stairs became less intimidating and walking felt more natural again. Vitamin B6 won't give you instant power, but it restores the foundation's steady nerves, strong blood flow, and muscle recovery. Have you tried adjusting your meals to feel more energetic? Tell us in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to begin their own journey back to strength. Conclusion: strong legs are the foundation of freedom. You've just explored the 7 most important vitamins and minerals to rebuild strength in your legs, prevent cramps, and improve mobility after 60. Each one, from vitamin D, calcium, B12, magnesium, potassium, to vitamin K and B6, plays a unique role. Together, they form a powerful network that supports your muscles, bones, and the nerves that guide them. There's no magic fix that works overnight, but when you understand each piece, when you know why your muscles are fading, why your knees feel stiff, or why your steps feel uncertain, you gain the power to change it. A small meal with leafy greens, a spoonful of pumpkin seeds in the morning, a glass of tart cherry juice before bed. These aren't big gestures, but they can make a big difference. The most important step isn't doing everything at once. It's choosing to begin right now and staying consistent. Your legs aren't just for walking. They represent independence, dignity, and freedom, especially as we age. When your legs are strong, you rise from a chair without hesitation, you walk across the kitchen with ease, you step out into the garden or down the sidewalk without fear of falling. So start with just one of these nutrients today, then add another tomorrow. Little by little, your strength will return, and so will your confidence. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. We'll continue bringing you simple, science-backed guidance to help you move better, feel better, and live with strength. Which of these nutrients do you feel most inspired to try? Share your answer in the comments. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay steady, stay strong, and take each step with care.